boys and girls, it's good to see you again. I'd like to share a lesson with you today. It is about, well, what's the big deal? What is the big idea? We're going to be talking about the main idea today. And when we talk about the main idea, if we're looking at a story or an article, the main idea always tells or describes what the story or the article is mostly about. In that story and article, there's always a who, what, and why. Who does what and why. There's always a character, a problem, and a solution. A character has a problem and finds a solution. First of all, I'd like to talk to you about the clues to look for when you're looking for the main idea. You always want to look at the title or the subtitles for clues to see what it's about. For example, if the title is A Place for Hummingbirds, think about the clues that gives you. It could be talking about the places that hummingbirds live. It could be talking about the places you see hummingbirds. It could talk about the places that hummingbirds live or what they live in, what their nest looks like. So looking at those clues, we really need to put on our thinking caps and think about those clues we can pull from that title. Also, we want to look at the first and the last sentences in our paragraphs. There's lots of clues in the first sentence that you read. There's also clues in that last sentence that you read in your story or article. And also, we want to look for key words, words that are repeated, words that we see continuously coming up and repeating themselves. We want to evaluate those key words. And we want to ask, is there a sentence, one sentence, that can summarize the entire story or the article to tell us what the main idea of that is? Now, the main idea is not the theme. The main idea is telling, again, remember, it tells what the story or article is mostly about. Today, I have some examples of main idea I want to share with you, and I think you'll enjoy those. And you can also share those with your family. You can gather up some things and get some main ideas from those. And those are mystery bags. My first mystery bag is right here. And we're going to look at the objects in the mystery bag and see if we can find the main idea of the mystery bag. Now, what I have inside the bag are supporting details. Okay, those are going to support the main idea. So let's look in the first bag and see what we find. In the first bag, I find tanning lotion. I also find a palm tree. Any clues yet what you think this bag's main idea is? If you know Miss Bowling, you know what the main idea is. Sunglasses. Well, I think I'll just put those on. And also their houndstooth. Sunglasses. Ooh, what is our main idea of this lesson? And the last clue is a crab. Okay, I want you to think about the details, okay? The details. We have a crab. We have sunglasses. We have a palm tree. We have suntan lotion. From those supporting details, what do you think the main idea of this bag is? I'll give you a second to think on it. Summer, the beach. It could be either one of those. I chose for it to be summer. And all of these supporting details give you the main idea that's in the bag. So the sunglasses, the crab, the palm tree, and the tanning lotion are all supporting details. And the main idea of that bag was summer. So let's look at another bag. In this bag, the supporting details are a baseball, a kickball, pom-pom, a football, and I have something that wouldn't fit in the bag, but he's a big main idea. Big Owl. Roll Tide. What do you think the main idea of this bag is? Give you just a few seconds to think. We have a baseball, a kickball, a football, a spirit shaker, a pom-pom, and Big Owl. What do you think the main idea is of that bag? You're right. Sports. Good job. You know Miss Bowling too, and you know I'm a big Alabama fan, so this one was my favorite. So we have all the different balls. We have Big Owl, and we have the spirit stick. And the main idea of that bag was sports. Great job. Okay. Our last bag I have for you, this is good, is muffins, cupcake holders, a whisk, and a measuring spoon. Now, those are your details, your supporting details. What do you think the main idea of that bag was? We have some muffin mix, cupcake holders, a whisk, and a measuring cup spoon. What do you think the main idea of that one is? Great. The main idea was baking. Baking. Good. We have the muffins. We've got the baking cups. We have the whisk. And we have the measuring spoon. All of those are supporting details for the main idea. So proud of you and your great thinking. Now, remember on your main idea before you read your article or a story, either one, read that title. Look into that title and try to stretch out those thoughts on what you think that main idea might be. Also, think about what the text is about, what you read about. What's the main idea of what you read? What's the topic? And that will help you to find that main idea. While you're reading, look for text features in the story or the article. Also, think about, is it nonfiction or fiction? And also look for information, words, or pictures that repeat themselves, and that will help you also search for that main idea. Also, after you read is very important in determining the main idea, because sometimes it's hard just to come up with one sentence to summarize. You want to write paragraphs and paragraphs, and writing is very good, but to get the main idea, we want one sentence to summarize and get that main idea. So think about the most important points about the topic and what the details are, the examples that back up and support that main idea. Think about those bags. What supported that main idea? What let you know what the main idea was? I hope you've enjoyed this lesson today on main idea. I have really enjoyed getting it ready for you and sharing a couple of things that I have for main idea. And I challenge you to gather some things around your home and get with your parents or your siblings and see if they can guess the main idea for your bags that you come up with. That's great practice, and it gives you a way to share with mom and dad what you've learned today. Miss Bowling loves you, and I miss you, and I love sharing the videos with you and seeing you on our classroom meets we have. I hope to see you soon, and keep up the good work. Bye-bye.